Hello, my name is Karen Schoen and I'm an agender. What's that? An agender is an American who is dedicated to fighting against Agenda 21. We are all over the country and we are educating all of us so that we can all be in this together. Agenda 21 is a UN initiative that eventually will put America under the control of the United Nations instead of we the people. We all know how important that is. So join us as we go through some of the ideology locked in Agenda 21 and we explain it in an easy way that we can all understand together so that we can all be in this fight together and keep the United Nations out of America. Radical Islamists have been in this country over the last 20 years, but now recently more and more and more are coming into America. We have to be aware of what this is all about because Shariah is twofold. Shariah is the law that follows the Quran, which is their Bible. And if you look at the Quran, in the Quran, they say it is okay to lie and that it is okay to kill those who do not believe in Allah. And nothing is brought more to the forefront than listening to the radical Islamic spew their hate speech about Americans. Folks, we must be careful. Sharia and radical Islam is in our school books, it's in our schools. And by accepting choice, which is what we have been told to accept, without oversight, Sharia is now in our schools and in our prisons. It is very, very dangerous as our children are being taught that family, God, and country are not important. And they are being taught to strap on suicide belts because nothing other than an Islamist is acceptable. Everything else is allowed to be killed and destroyed. We cannot allow this in our schools. When you go to that voting booth, before you go, talk to your elected officials, talk to your school board members, go to agenda21today.com, look at the list of textbooks, look at all of the Sharia, all of the radical Islamic references that are in those books as they make enemies out of the Christians and the Jews and vow to kill us. They're not kidding, folks. They've done it before. It's their history, and it's up to us to be aware. So when you go to vote, make sure that you have vetted those people on the school boards very carefully. Make sure that you vetted those judges very carefully. Sharia law does not belong in our courts. Sharia law does not belong in our schools. And there is no place for radical Islam in America. Be careful when you vote. It's important.